Guys, welcome back to the channel, Adam Unpacked. Thanks again for watching, and if you haven't done so, remember subscribe and hit that like button. Today we're doing something a little different. I'm trying to post a little bit more regularly, and I've bought this Dewalt weed whacker, okay, or weed eater, whatever you want to call it, and I'm actually going to compare it to my Craftsman weed whacker, weed eater, that I've had for probably a good 5 years. Both relatively similar in a sense that they have the motor down at the base. You can see there's a motor down here on this one, not up in the handle. The Dewalt as well, a motor down at the base, okay, right here. The Dewalt actually is a 20 volt system with, I believe, a 5 amp hour battery. Yep, so we're gonna check that out. While this one is a 20 volt system with a 4 amp hour battery, and it comes out and goes in like this, okay? I've had no issues with this weed trimmer at all. But now that I've assembled my Dewalt and had a look at it, there's something that really jumps out to me that I don't like at all. And I'm gonna point it out to you guys so you're aware and maybe you'll avoid buying this machine. So on my Craftsman here, it has a motor cover, okay? And I'm gonna take the motor cover off because it's removable. And I'm gonna show you what I'm referring to here. So I think that this is a huge con in my opinion. And let's face it, at the end of the day, these are, relatively speaking, entry-level weed whackers, okay? Normally, the higher-end ones, like the 60 and 40 volts, they actually have the motor at the back where the battery's located, so you don't collect any dust or anything like that. But one thing I noticed here that I really don't like on the Dewalt in comparison to the Craftsman is, on my Craftsman, I have an actual screen. If there is debris and grass and whatever, it gets stuck in the screen, and you can remove this cover and actually clean it out. You can see there's a little bit of debris in there already. You can remove this cover and clean it. Whereas if we go over here to the Dewalt, I've discovered that there's no screen on here. So it's gonna suck debris and grass right into the motor, okay? So as it tries to keep the motor cool, it's actually gonna suck debris, trimmings, you name it, into the motor. So yeah, that being said, guys, I wanted to share that with you. I think overall they're comparable weed whackers side by side. That, in my opinion, is a massive con to the point where I'm not even gonna use it today and probably return it. But nonetheless, let's run it, not in grass, so you can see how it sounds. Sounds pretty good. The only advantage I will say that the Dewalt has over the Craftsman at this point is the fact that it's a foldable design. So let's see if we can open this up. So you can fold this up as well and then put it in the back of a car, which is pretty handy. Really not a fan of the motor. So anyways, something I wanted to point out to everybody, if you are looking at weed trimmers and if you are looking at having the lower motor mount, if you're looking at something that doesn't have the motor up in the handle, but rather has it down below next to your cutter, that's something to be aware of. I would have assumed that Dewalt would have stepped up and had a removable screen, a grill that you could clean out, but unfortunately they did not do that on this model. So 20 volt brushless motor, fantastic, variable speed trigger. But the fact that this motor is going to get plugged up with crap and dust, not a huge fan. Anyways, that's today's episode of Adam Unpacked. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, stay classy. Cheers.